What's going on, Dwayne?
What's going on? How you doing?
I'm all right. How are you?
Good.
All right, we got microphones either side here, so if anybody has a question, just holler and we'll give the mic to you.
Dwayne, y'all been one of the most efficient offenses in the country so far this year. What's kind of been the key there?
I think it's just playing unselfish. Coach Mack preaches it every day. If you play unselfish, good things are going to happen. And also think getting the ball in the paint, good things happen. You know, we end up getting some kick-out threes, we get into the free throw line, and leading to some good shots as well.
Sounds like, from what Coach Mack said the other night, that David and Malik are getting close to being ready. What have you seen from them in practice at this point?
You know, each day they do more and more in practice, and I feel like when they get back all the way, we'll be a lot more deeper than we are now. And I feel like those guys can definitely help us out in some areas when they get back.
4 games into the year now, is there anywhere in particular that you have seen a good amount of improvement? Is there anything in particular you think you're better at now than you were?
I think our offense came a long way since the Ohio State scrimmage. I know we struggled to score in that scrimmage, and I think each day in practice and in games we get better and better at running our offense that Coach Mack put in. I think that's been the main key for us.
Dwayne, the other day, Coach said you're all a different team when you do what you did on Sunday in your game. How do you become more consistent as a senior to make sure each and every game you're doing kind of what he wants?
I just try to bring it every game, be aggressive, don't let my confidence waver. I got to remind myself to be vocal at times. Sometimes I let myself just get caught in the game and don't really speak as much. But for me, it's just being aggressive and being vocal. And I feel like once I bring that, then we'll be a team that's hard to beat.
Dwayne, we've all seen Malik. We know what he can bring back. What can David bring? I know you played with him a little bit the summer before he got hurt. Now, what kind of things will he bring to this team?
I think David can bring a lot to the court. You know, he's a 6'5" point guard. He can definitely guard multiple positions out there on the floor. I think he's a guy who can be able to guard bigger guards and also put pressure on smaller guards in the ACC, and I feel like that's something he's going to do when he gets back.
You guys have moved up to number 2. In the nation, what's your reaction to that?
We kind of block that noise out. You know, right now it's November 18th, so number 2 really doesn't mean much. We just try to put that behind us and play every game like we're the underdog and go out there and have fun and compete.
Isn't that hard to do, play as an underdog?
Not really. You just want to go out there and don't worry about what your ranking is. Treat every opponent the same and play to your level of standard, your ability. And I think once we do that, then we'll be good to go.
What's your impression of how David and Malik are coming along, and what can they do to, obviously you guys are extremely deep already, what can they do to this roster?
Like you said, when they get back, we're going to have some added depth at the center position and point guard position. David, I'm pretty sure, can play the 1 and the 2, and Malik can play the 4 and the 5. And I feel like with those 2 guys back, they're going to be a lot deeper, and that way we can add some offense and defense to our team.
What did you see from Aiden on Sunday? That would seem like his best game yet. It seems like he's a little more confident out there.
I think Aiden did a good job of guarding ball screens against our last opponent. He did some things very positive on the defensive end, and I think with him, it's continuing to grow. You know, each day in practice, he's going up against Steve, myself, and sometimes Malik when he gets back, and I feel like that's going to make him a better player each and every day.
You're from here in Louisville. You got friends in town who are on the team. What are they kind of saying about this team? And like, do you have to? Do they feel the buzz? Are you trying to keep them down a little bit, or what's the deal there?
They say we're pretty good, but you know, I don't really, feed into that. They just talk about how we're doing pretty good, and that's pretty much it.
On defense, it seems like you guys are switching a little bit more 1 through 4 than maybe you did last year. What has that philosophy been like? What are the coaches telling you to do?
Coach Mack always kind of wants to switch 1 through 4, and in order to do that, you got to be vocal. You got to be loud to make sure you don't mess up switches. And I think, for the most part, we've been pretty good throughout the first 4 games of doing so. And I think it's imperative for us to continue to do that.
Last press conference, Coach talked about you guys having a better flow offensively and how that's kind of changed since last year. Is that something you guys are enjoying, that kind of style that you're playing now?
For sure. Coach Mack and his staff put in a new offense this year to better suit us as players, and I feel like we took pride in making sure that it worked. Every day we do a good job of making sure that we compete, cut hard, get open, and I think for the most part we're embracing his offense and getting the job done.
Coach Mack has talked pretty positively of the performance from Fresh in his last couple of games. Are you seeing him become more consistent, not just during games, but in practice as well?
For sure. Each and every practice, Fresh is going to compete on both ends. I think when the game comes, when Fresh is aggressive, that makes us better as a team. Fresh is a guy who can score the ball, as he proved in his past few years at St. Joe's. But on this team, if he's aggressive, that's definitely going to help us in the long run.
Follow up on the question about the offense. How is it different from last year? He said, and Coach Mack said it's a little bit different too with the flow. Could you elaborate a little bit?
This year we have a lot less ball screens than we did last year to better suit us as players. Players like me and Jordan aren't necessarily the best ball handlers, but we definitely could use screens off the ball better than we can do on the ball. And I feel like that's something that we've converted to doing this year, and that's why we're off to a good start.
Dwayne, I'm sure you've played with and against guys who dunk hard. Montrez, I'm sure you've seen him, maybe played against him pickup games. Is it different? He says I think there's probably a chance he may pull a goal down here.
For sure. I'm definitely believe Aiden can put a goal off if he needed to. And I feel like I wouldn't be surprised when it happens, honestly.
Anything else for Dwayne? Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.